Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Level in Star Wars The Old Republic. So if you remember the last time we did introduction to war zones and we did Alderaan's Civil War. And it didn't go well if you remember. So now we're going to take a look at PvE. So we're going to make our way over to the supplies section because this is where the PvE area is. I don't think there's a quest. No, there isn't. This is the PvP mission terminals here. A lot of people do ask in chat, where is the priority missions terminal? Or the priority mission drop box. For PvE, they're right here. Sometimes they take a while to load in. So while I'm waiting, we're going to join the group finder queue. And we're going to do Black Talon. Doesn't matter which role I have selected because Black Talon is role neutral. Update 2.3 rendered it role neutral. It doesn't really matter anyway, seeing as how we're not a healer at level 10. At level 10 you have one heal, you know, so you're not really a healer. Alright, so all we have to do is wait in the group finder queue. If the group finder queue takes too long for you, then I would suggest boarding a shuttle to Droman Cass, doing that quest, and continue with it, because you can always come back here to the fleet. In fact, what we'll do is we'll go to Droman Cass, we'll make our way there from the priority missions terminal. We just have to, yeah, there, it's up there, it's highlighted for us. So this is how we get to Droman Cass. The elevator is highlighted as Droman Cass departures. So I'll show you where Black Talon is when we get through here. Just head on through this elevator. Yep, Droman Cass departures. And this right here, this little orange thing here, is the Esselis. So if you want the quest, not the Esselis, Black Talon. The Esselis is the Republic one. So this is the Flashpoint courier.
Let's make this happen.
So, oh, that was convenient. Right after we got the quest, the queue pops. That's nice. It says I'm a healer, but alright, are they doing rolls? Because we've got one tank, one healer, 2 DPS. I thought this was role neutral. And for some reason, yeah, there we go. I thought the travel was bugged. So let's make our way into Black Talon then. Alright, here we are in our first PvE content. We have an assassin, I'm a mercenary, a sniper, and a sorcerer as our 2 DPSs. Say hello to everyone. So yeah, this is most of this Flashpoint. It's really just a tutorial. It's very laggy, is what it is right now.
We'll tell the captain that I'll be back on the bridge as soon as I've done his errand.
Yes, sir.
Good to have you aboard. I'm Lieutenant Silas, second in command of the Black Talon.
She seems
Your
happy.
ride to Droman Cass.
I'm sure the ship will suffice. How long until we reach the planet?
I see you get this a lot in pugs. You get a lot of people that want to skip the cutscenes.
Primarily a transport.
Most people want to watch, so we'll watch the cutscenes.
To service the Sith and the Korriban Academy. Consider yourself our guest.
We appreciate your graciousness, Lieutenant.
You're on the passenger list, aren't you? Coming from Hutter? There's room for everyone. I won't keep you further. When we arrive in the Droman system, I'll have you informed. In the meantime, your droid's in the conference room. We picked it up with the upgrades from Geonosis.
Yeah, everyone wants to watch
When
the
we docked here, it
cutscenes.
mentioned your
That's
names.
okay.
If my droid's waiting, then I should see what it wants.
Feel free to bother the crew if you need anything else. I'll be on the bridge. And you, soldier, When you're done playing honor guard, get back to your post. This isn't a luxury yacht.
Yes, sir.
What did he do? What about the other guy? He's just standing there as well. Ah, poor Black Talon Marine. Right, so a lot of this is just conversations. Oh, it really is. It's taking a while to do anything. There we go.
Identity confirmed. Good day. I'm Advanced Protocol Unit NRO2. My functions are diplomacy, translation, manslaughter, and calumniation.
Manslaughter.
I have an urgent message for you from my master. Please stand by for delivery.
I'm listening. Continue.
This is Unit NRO2 to Grand Moff Kilran.
So you'll see the numbers here at the side. This is the conversation roll. So whoever rolls the highest number wins the conversation.
I'm commander of the 5th Fleet, second to the Minister of War, and my personal favorite, the so-called Butcher of Coruscant.
So you can see whoever rolls, I rolled the highest number, so I get to say it.
Bounty Hunter. 6 hours ago, the Republic engaged in an illegal border skirmish.
And I also get social points for doing that.
One enemy warship escaped. That warship, the Brental Star, is carrying a passenger of vital strategic importance. Yours is the only vessel placed to intercept.
What do you want me to do?
I'll explain in a moment. The warship's passenger is codenamed the General. We don't know his identity, but the Republic believes he possesses military secrets, our military secrets. I trust the reports. The General must be captured or killed. Captain Orzik, the man commanding your transport, doesn't share my enthusiasm. He's disobeyed my orders to attack. Feel free to show him what the Empire does to cowards. Then commandeer his ship, find the Brental Star, and deal with the General.
Not exactly a simple request, you know.
This is not a simple age. Our millennia-old war against the Republic simmers while we engage in skirmishes and border disputes. Yet we cannot grow complacent. Traitors like your captain and threats like the General must be eliminated.
I will lead the way to the bridge. Once Captain Orzik is deposed and our hijacking is complete, we may proceed to the Brental Star.
Oh, there we go.
Then I will proceed.
2 very long cutscenes, so yeah, the conversation rolls are pretty interesting, and we're going right into another cutscene. So you can see if you skip the cutscenes, this doesn't take long. What I'm going to do is buff up everybody before I join this, because we're going to do combat. I have all 4 buffs, but you never know what your party members may have.
You'll have to leave immediately.
Oh, let's just attack him.
I suggest you back off before someone gets hurt.
I'm afraid I can't do that. This is the command deck entry
Oh,
hatch.
can we
No
just
one's
attack
allowed in
him?
until we reach our destination.
Time is limited. We must proceed to the
Also
bridge
that they've got
immediately.
red uniforms
How are we
and
supposed to
black
take any
helmets.
approach to
Their
the attack?
helmets
You
don't
need to
match.
take your droid and move it.
Oh, let's kill him. Come on, that's a
Save
high
your
roll.
breath. You're dead.
Yay, there we go.
Blasters out. Attack.
That gets the conversation over with.
We must proceed to the bridge immediately.
Bear in mind that I'm labelled as a healer, so I better get some healing done. Technically not a healer, I'm just a DPS with a heal. Combat heal, is that any better for us? So this is what you get in a group thing. You'll get need, greed, dismantle and pass. I'm just going to select greed. Hit that barrel there. So yeah, you'll see it again. Basically, need is for yourself. Greed is you either want to vendor it or you want it for your companion. And pass says I don't want it. You should only need on things for yourself. That's a tip for you. Don't need on things for your companion.
I assure you, the deaths of all injured crew members will be strategically insignificant.
This is pretty easy, this is. We're just cutting through everything. I don't have rapid shots to use as a heal at this level. And I don't have, well, I have one AoE, but it's got a long cooldown on it. You can see we're cutting through these guys fairly easily. I haven't had to do any healing so far. Well, not much healing anyway. Knock down any of these weak enemies. I think everyone else is what, level 10, level 14, level 13. Yeah, our tank's at level 10. Oh, better watch that. I'll make sure he's healed. I'm gonna have to be quite careful here because I only have rapid scan and I don't have anything that reduces its damage or reduces its cooldown time. Or sorry, its activation time, so just gonna have to be a little bit careful. I also don't have combat support cylinder. That's why I'm incombustible. Dark. Oh yeah, dark is if you pick dark or light, it's easier. So I'm gonna abstain from this conversation. You have a time limit to do this conversation. If the winning role is a dark side choice and you make a light side choice, you get you still get your light side points. So listen up, scum.
Obey or perish.
Hands off the consoles. We're all listening, my lord.
I can handle this, Lieutenant. I'm Captain Revenant Orzik. I'm pretty sure I know what this is about. For the record, I take complete responsibility for my actions.
Captain Orzik, I'm told you disobeyed a direct order from Grand Moff Kilran.
So we can kill him or spare him
I had
here.
no idea he'd respond this brutally. He must want the Brental Star's passenger pretty badly. Maybe he just hates me. The Black Talon.
I think he just hates you.
A battleship. I fought in the war before and I'll fight again, but I don't
Right,
do
so
suicide missions.
for the sake of ease, I'm not going to do anything here. Because I don't want the dark side points. So we're just going to leave it, that little timer goes up, and if everyone else is going to make, yeah, everyone else made dark side, and I made no choice. So I don't get any light side, and I don't lose any points, because I want to level this character light sided.
The captain's dead. The captain's dead.
Yes, he's dead.
You have our attention, sir.
Ah, she's
What
the
would you
captain
have
now.
us do?
Well, let's put it behind us. I didn't choose to kill the captain.
I'm sorry it came to this. The rest of you don't have to suffer the same fate.
But what about the...
You have your instructions.
So basically, if you pick the light side option, you get a different boss. The first boss is slightly different for light side or dark side. The boss, a lot of people find it harder to do the light side one.
Do as the droid says and prepare to jump to light speed.
Yes, Bukera, do it.
Emerging from hyperspace now. One Thranta-class warship on the scanners. Powering up...
Enemy is firing.
Oh, we're getting shot at.
Missiles and what looks like transport pods. I'm not sure.
The pods are a distraction. Return fire. Aim for their power generators. So long as they're damaged and we're not, we have the advantage.
Lieutenant.
Why don't they aim for our power generators?
Reporting blaster fire. They just cut out.
Continue the assault. I'll deal with this.
I'll notify security.
And don't worry. We won't let those Republic scum get away.
You can use our mount now. In hard mode, what we used to do when you did this is skip everything, so I don't know if everyone wants to skip. Because you can, if you travel on your mount, skip all these guys. No, we're gonna fight them. Get our death from above on. Death from above, it is fantastic at taking out groups of enemies, but it does have a very long cooldown. So it's designed really for 2 players, this Flashpoint. That's why we're just mowing everything down. Ah, target not enemy. I'm so used to rapid shots as a mercenary healer.
Additional security forces are needed in the cargo area to enforce containment measures. Please respond.
Yay, I'm level 11. Oh crap. What I'm gonna do here is reduce the cooldown time of rapid scan. What's this, a lower object? There we go.
Anyone read me? This is engineering. We have an emergency. Please respond. The droids locked us out of the control room. They're sabotaging the engine.
Right, so that's the first boss right there. After this first boss, I'm gonna pop out my hut statue. But we gotta go to these doors first. And kill everything in here. Better heal him. There we go, now we gotta go to the other set. Try not to aggro the boss. This first boss, pretty easy. There's a few ads that spawn, but there's nothing really to worry about. We'll just do our same thing, just target them with the dart and then fire a missile blast at the other one. So this guy, fairly straightforward. We've got our tank here, he's not really a tank at this level. And the healer is not really a healer at this level, meaning me. Alright, we'll heal him. We just ignore the droids generally. And now we're going to take them out. Right, so let's see what loot we've got. Oh, there's the operative jacket. I'm going to pass on it for him. See if he can get his operative jacket. Did he get it? Yeah, he did. There we go. That's what he was complaining about. Right, so I'm going to pop my hut statue and level up. I get rocket punch, oh, flamethrower and explosive dart, nothing new. Yep, so now that I'm level 11 I can get my level 55 mercenary to farm this flashpoint, so I don't really need any gear from this. I'm not really bothered about getting gear because I can just get my 55 to run through it himself and get all the gear, or I can just go and get some crafted by another alt. Oh, someone's declined. Where? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's just not made it to the conversation area. Thought it was going to crash there.
We're holding together, sir, but I don't know for how long.
Make sure it's long enough, Ensign. Your life and career are at stake.
Please stand alert. Grand Moff Kilran's representatives have returned.
Congratulations, my lord. Security reports that the sabotage droid...
Look at her eyebrow raising up. Ah, I'm talented.
I really am the best.
No, I'm the best.
Yes, of course. We've penetrated the Brental Star's outer defenses. Their next assault won't come until we enter fighter range. Another minute, maybe two.
She seems like a real evil bitch, doesn't she?
Range. It's a message, but it's not from the Brental Star.
Put it through, Ensign.
This is Jedi Grand Master Satil Shan hailing unidentified Imperial vessel. I'm en route to your location with 16 Republic vessels. I'm asking you to retreat before more lives are lost.
Oh, let's suck up to her.
Well met and all that.
Glad to hear a voice of reason. Let us end this conflict together. The Brental Star is under my protection. Our convoy was ambushed and I sent the Star ahead.
She's not doing a very good job, as you know, of protecting it.
3 Imperial dreadnoughts. I don't wish to destroy you. The peace between Republic and Empire is fragile enough already.
I'm not Imperial.
Stolen secrets aboard the Brental Star. Is the General upholding the peace?
The General can speak for himself, but I believe he does work for peace. Incidents like this are happening across the galaxy, but only because we let them. Leave the Brental Star to me. If you don't, then may the Force be with you. Because the men and women aboard that ship
What's the
can hold
Force?
off until we arrive, and you will be defeated.
Shut up.
You're deluding yourself. The ship is already mine.
Who needs the Force when you've got a blaster in each hand and a flamethrower?
And you may want to consider what that means.
Ooh. Ooh, she's
Entering
threatening
fighter
us.
range. The Brentol Star is launching its first squadron.
The lightsaber is nothing.
Close enough to fly in and set
I've
a
solo
range
killed a
spot. I assume
sentinel
you'll
in
go.
PvP. Don't forget.
Time for you to see what a Sith can do.
We'll be awaiting your successful return.
I advise that you proceed to the shuttle bay. The flight to the Brentol Star may be hazardous, but Grand Moff Kilran has complete faith in your abilities.
That's good to know. I don't know if I'm going to cut some of these cutscenes out. I'm going to use my mount. My hut statue is still up. So we can go, there's a little repair droid here if we need repairs. Don't need repairs, do I? 6 credits. Gonna get rid of all of that old green stuff there. And then we'll go to the... Where are we going? The Brentol Star. So you have to all click it when there's that little tick above your head. So let's go and... board a Republic ship. I don't know if we're going to do the bonus boss, but I guess we will if we're doing all the cutscenes. I wish I had rapid shots. I mean, they let me queue as a healer and they don't give me one of my basic heals. That's kind of annoying. Aw, I was gonna uppercut him. Right, so there's guys that spawn out of this door here. I'm gonna death from above them. Oh, I popped the thing too early. Maybe a healer, but we're not doing much healing. Gonna target the medic first. So we're just gonna wait, and then... No, there we go. Get good XP from doing these flashpoints. They are worth doing. They do get a lot harder than this. It's because this is actually a 2-player flashpoint. Oh, we've aggroed the guys behind us. That's not good with someone with 1 heal. Gonna have to be careful with my heat, so I'm gonna just recharge and reload, get rid of some of my heat. Just to slow the pace down a little bit. Get a pair of these guys. There's an elite enemy here. Maybe a little bit tricky, but you can always death from above them. There, get some healing done. Right, what are we doing here?
This is Protocol Unit NRO2. I hope you're receiving this message clearly, and that your flight was free of incident. Please hold for Security Coordinator Ensign Bukhara.
The Marines are on their way. They'll follow you in and hold each junction you secure.
Poor
Try not to
Bukhara,
take
she
too
always
long.
seems so
Not a military
nervous.
ship. What you have is all you're getting.
Thank you for warning me.
I have been scanning the Brentol Star's communications, and security forces appear to be moving to protect the escape pods. It is extremely likely that the crew is attempting to evacuate the General. You must retrieve or eliminate him before he escapes.
We'll get him.
We'll have the general before the crew knows what's happening.
Excellent news.
I'm a bounty hunter, I always get my target.
Changes. Proceed to assault all defense points between you and the target.
Right, so we're at stage 2 of the bonus quest. We have all that AoE, it comes in handy. Knock him away. We don't really worry too much about the tanking, because he's not really a tank. So we're heading for the second boss now. Took a bit of damage there, our sorcerer friend. Get him healed up a bit.
You're speaking to a Special Forces commander, Meat. Show some respect.
It's a trap! It's one of those guys. Right. Gotta make sure he's healed before we start.
Oh, you think you're tough meat? Ah! Part of me was hoping you'd try to board this ship.
Get our AoE on. Oh crap. I've got aggro. The tank doesn't have his taunt right now, so we can't really blame the tank. Just gonna watch my heat a little bit. You can see it's 2.3 seconds as a cast time on this. It's quite long. As a healer, in healer spec, we'd expect it to be under 2 seconds. Ah, we're okay. He's going down anyway. Now, what have we got here? Ooh, bounty hunter armor. I'm gonna need for that. Yay, bounty hunter armor. I can equip that right now. It's an improvement for me. I'll thank him for congratulating me. Uppercut. Yeah, I've been waiting for that. Ah, this seems like a nice group of people. We've got no loot ninjas. Sometimes you get that when you do this. You'll get people just need on everything. Because they either don't know their main stat or they're just trolling. And I don't tend to do trolling. No, I wanted to set him on fire. Right, so we're gonna do the bonus quest by the looks of things. Everyone forgot about this guy, but I got him. Yeah, take that. Oh, someone's pulled the... Better heal him up. I always have to heal because when they're at quite high health, because it's quite a long cast time and I don't have my healing boost from being in healer stance. So I'm always going to be that little bit careful. Right, so the bonus boss will come out of that force field there. And I'll probably end up tanking him. I'm going to unify the colours. That's better. Here he comes. Where is he? I can't see him. He is a sorcerer, so I guess he could heal himself. Oh, don't move out of range, and I'm trying to heal you. Please don't do that. Oh, we got him in the end. Oh, tanking piece. Good need for that. I think we'll just need for it anyway. because we can pull out the mods and put it in our gun, I think. Can we? Does it have a... Oh, it's got armoring in it, so we can pull out these mods. It's not too bad needing for that there, because if there was a power tech in the group, we shouldn't need for it, but because it's aim mods essentially, we can take out and replace the mod and the enhancement, which are green, in that gun, which I'll do at the end. Get that death from above in. Got a little rapid scan on him. Should have saved that death from above, really. Stand up here so I get a nice view of it all. Take that medic down. Yeah, another uppercut. Right, let's go kill us a Jedi then. Or a Padawan at least. I always feel bad for this little Jedi. Because here there are 4 against 1. So the tactics here are fairly simple. She'll pull us all in and then charge up an AoE attack. So basically we have to get away from her when she's charging the AoE attack. She pulls us in and lowers our movement speed. But we have to get out before she does hit that big AoE. In hard mode, it's a one hit, one death. It's one shot. Let's just tell her to die now. So we can get on with this.
I was sent here to take your general. I think one of us will be disappointed.
Yes, I expect you're right about that. But I intend to drive you back, meter by meter if need be. Just as the Republic pushed the Sith Empire into the dark of the galaxy.
You think you scare me?
She's kinda cute, if you think about it. She's not scary. And we're just gonna bully her. 2 Sith, an agent and a bounty hunter.
You may run, or you may stand your ground, but you'll go no farther. You aren't going to win.
That's us all been pulled in, now we have to get out. At least 10 meters is a good indicator. Oh, they didn't get out. She'll do that as well, she leaps around to random people. If that was hard mode at level 50, we would have been dead. Day 2 would have been dead. Oh, I missed that.
You aren't going to win this.
We have to get away from her. Yeah, he's telling us to move. Makes sense, he's gonna die. It's really hard for me to heal this. Try healing him. There we go.
I'm going to win this. I swear it.
My not healer managed it. Better move this time. He's not getting any more healing. No, he keeps getting hit. So now I am a healer. This is fairly simple, this fight. You just have to move at the right time.
You aren't going to win this. I swear it.
What's she at? 11%. Better move. And there we go, easy enough. What have we got? Advanced, no, a cunning bat, no, reflexes, man, I'm gonna need for that. And a saber staff, I don't need. Yay, got a purple barrel, there you go, first purple thing. So we're gonna just slot that in. 6 aim, 4 endurance, I'll take that. Oh, why did I delete that? That was a mistake. Close in on me, will ya? So we've done all the bosses now, we just go turn in the story. And potentially murder this general, or should we save him? Dark. No, I'm gonna go light for this.
I won't try to run. Besides,
I'm a nice bounty hunter.
An escape pod without my intestines spilling out.
I might just spill your intestines myself. I don't need you alive.
Not if I win the role, you won't.
Imperial policy regarding my kind. I was a general in the Imperial military service. Did they tell you that when they sent you here?
Like, you was called the general. I don't care.
Believe whatever you want. It doesn't change your fate.
If you knew what I knew, you'd understand. If you'd heard what both sides are plotting, you wouldn't be eager to restart this war. They're building doomsday weapons, shields that envelop planets, missiles that darken suns. Republic and Empire are planning to raise worlds, annihilate civilizations. It will be unlike anything the galaxy's seen since the Great Hyperspace War. And it's too late to stop it. The so-called peace is already lost.
If that's true, why defect to the Republic?
There's no place for me in the Empire anymore. I thought my last act might be to even the odds, create a stalemate. It doesn't seem to matter anymore. Well, you have me then. Me, my stomach full of blood, and my implant full of cybernetic secrets and stolen plans.
I'm a nice bounty hunter.
What will you do?
Yay!
From there, you'll be transported.
I beat all those dark-sided.
Imperial custody.
Where I'll be tortured or executed, or at best,
Ha ha!
placed in a cell for the rest of my life. Still, there's nowhere in the galaxy where I could truly hide. I will follow you.
Light side for the win. See if we get a response to these scumbags. What am I doing? I can lose my mount here. So yeah, they'll all get dark side points and I get my light side points. But because I rolled the highest number on the conversation, it was my cutscene that played out. So it doesn't matter, it's not like a vote system, it's the same as an item roll, same as a loot roll, really.
This is Protocol Unit NRO2. If you are receiving this message, I urge you to return to the Black Talon as quickly as possible.
Explain yourself. What's going on?
There has been an incident aboard the bridge. Your tactics have inspired.
Idiots! You'll get us all damn well killed!
No concern, my friends at Imperial Talon will torture him anyway. Try to be nice. You try to be a nice bounty hunter. You try to be a nice guy. I'm not a nice bounty hunter. I try. Not always nice. But having had one dark-sided, it's nice to see the light-sided. Oh, that guy. There he's there. There's the general right there. Can we talk to him? No, we can't. Ah, I never knew that before. We've got him lying on the ground. Yeah. Normally I kill him, but, you know. We're being nice. Nice Imperial. I don't serve the Emperor. I am Sith. I kill everything.
I am pleased to see that you have returned whole. I do apologize for the condition of the bridge. As I'd intended to explain earlier, there was...
We were all dead. I hunt Sith for fun. Oh, I did kill a Jedi.
Or I'm going to be very unhappy.
Several of the crew were extremely agitated by your behavior. Ensign Hedder feared you might execute anyone who failed to contribute to the mission. A group of officers attempted to flee the ship before you returned. Lieutenant Silas objected, and a firefight broke out.
Oh.
There was a large number of casualties, but don't worry.
I bet the droid did it.
Piloting the ship back to Drummond Cass.
That's horrible.
What happens next?
Grand Moff Kilrin is eagerly awaiting your report. Should I put him through?
Might as well.
Dead. I suppose there's not much left to do.
Opening channel now.
Well, how fortunate I could reach my friends aboard the Black Talon. The droid's been keeping me appraised of your work, but I very much wanted to hear from you. How did the attack go?
It was violent.
There was a lot of blood shed today, Kilran. I hope it was worth it.
Oh, I'm quite certain it was. Blood is cheap, after all. You should be proud. This is only one of the many operations we're conducting across the galaxy. It's a new beginning to the war. The General was one of the greatest weapons the Republic had. A defector. And you've snatched him from enemy hands. I'll remember this. And I'll make sure you're rewarded.
Just make sure people know who helped you.
I'll make sure your heroism is mentioned when I report to the other Moffs.
Yes, I'm a bounty hunter. I work for credits, not the Empire.
And you can see for yourself what you've been fighting for. It should be inspiring.
Well, that was a fun little group. We're near the end of Black Talon. Mercenary scum. We got the Merciless title, so we can be Ayala the Merciless. Right, I'm gonna select to not go to Drummond Cass because we want to turn in the quest on the fleet. So yeah, that's the role conversation that we've won, because we don't want to go to Drummond Cass just yet. I know the story says that we should go to Drummond Cass, but there we go, we've done. Just gonna thank everybody for the run. We're nearly level 12 now. Right, so the reason why we chose to go back to the fleet is that we have to go to the drop box to turn in Introduction to Group Finder. So he's still not done board the shuttle to Drummond Cass. We're still in that group. We could leave the group, but if everyone else is still at the loading screen. Yeah, everyone else went back to the Imperial fleet, so yeah, we're just going to leave the group because our flashpoint is finished now. And we're going to go back to the supplies area and we'll find the priority mission drop box. So that was a good little group. Nice little fun flashpoint that we did there. So yeah, this is where a lot of people get confused. You have to wait for them to load in a few seconds. So that's the priority mission drop box. If you don't see it, if it's not here where the quest icon is, just wait a few seconds and it'll load in. So there we go, we got Introduction to Group Finder done. And we netted myself level 12 now. What do we get at level 12? We get nothing. Nothing at level 12. That's weird. We've got a skill point available, which I'm going to put into there. But we have no new abilities. That's strange. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this episode of Let's Level. That was the first flashpoint of Star Wars The Old Republic. Next time, we will finally get to Drummond Cass. It's taken a while. It's taken 3 whole episodes since we finished Hutta. But, you know, they were kind of important episodes. There was a lot of important stuff to cover. We covered PvP and PvE, and we'll get back to some solo quests and maybe tackle some heroic quests. So thank you for joining me, and goodbye.